Merry Christmas in advance, you. I mean advance. No, we don't enter the Christmas. Go. Well, we have another guest on the show, but I want my brother. Baba only feel ara. Christmas brother. Brother Christmas to welcome our guest.
On the show with us now is the founder of Flowback Africa, an ecotourism agency, sport and ecotourism agency. His name is OBELE Bright Onara. You're welcome on the show, Mr. Bright.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Bright, how are you doing?
Fine, man.
We are chopped up now. DG CEO, Alpha.
Fine, man.
Please, can we know who OBELE Bright is and what prompted you into this flow part of the thing?
Yeah, thank you very much, man. My name is OBELE Bright, the founder of Flowback Africa Sport and Tourism. I'm an expert in the field of tourism and conservation. So I'm a sportsman myself. I've represented the state at many competitions, both national level and within the state. We've collected a lot of medals for the state at the national level and within the state too. So my passion for sports prompts me to venture into creating Flowback Africa Sport and Tourism. And since I'm also an expert in the field of tourism, I believe that through sports we can promote the culture and tourism of a state. There's what we call sport tourism under tourism. So I focus majorly on that sport tourism because we believe that through sports we can promote the economic state of the nation, of the state, and we can actually promote the visibility of that nation. And let's take a look at Europe, for example. That is what Europe are doing now. They are making use of sports to create the visibility, the awareness within their youth and within everybody there, and that actually boosts their economic status. Let's take a look at USA. They hosted the last FIFA Club World Cup. I can proudly say that they generate a lot of revenue through that. And so this is what we do in sport tourism too, in Flowback Africa Sport Ecotourism. We promote the growth of a nation, we promote the economic state, and we promote the rate at which visitors visit such tourist environments.
Okay. Oh, well, so definitely you are into sports, you are into culture, you are into promoting culture. Then can a country develop without the culture? Can any country develop without the main culture, or just inviting more cultures into their own culture?
No, I will love to say that no country will develop without their culture, because culture is our way of life. The culture of a country, of a nation, shows the kind of people we are. Like the Yoruba, people believe the Yoruba to be great in terms of hospitality. So that is our culture in Yoruba land. You can't go to a Yoruba man's house and they won't offer you water and food. Even if they don't have, they can offer you the last of it. So that is their culture, that is their way of life. So, and I don't believe a country will actually stand alone without their culture, because the culture is the country itself.
Okay. For how long and where do you think this flow part of the thing? What are those things you have in stock for the youth? Because I can see you are coming up very bright as a youth, and a lot of people are still there, pressing their handset and all that. Because you are here thinking about sports and culture, Africa. What are those things you are really dabbling into?
Well, thank you very much, Ma. My organization is not into sports generally. We don't limit ourselves on only one sport. For example, there's one of our events coming up by December 29. We call it OBELE RAGATTA Festival.
OBELE
RAGATTA.
That would be in the Riverine area, then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
By this December 29.
Okay.
This coming week.
Okay.
So we just been there with the community, with the OBELE community, where we promote the regatta show. But doing this, we promote the activeness of the youth in engagement, making them responsible for the way they do things there. Like, we don't just want to do a regatta show just for us, but we want this regatta show to be a way of impacting the youth and creating this awareness within them that they have all what it takes to make their environment, their community, into a live show for the world to see.
Okay, what's special about the regatta show? Is it swimming? What's the sport there?
Okay, the regatta show is is our local canoe boat racing, where we have a lot of participants. So through this, like they will have to compete to be the winner. Each on a boat they can be up to like 10.
Okay.
So and they will have to be doing their OBELE, like driving their OBELE to be the winner of this show. And doing this is just indirectly telling them that the creativity within our tribe, within the Yoruba tribe, within the Nigerian tribe, like that is their culture. But the world does not get to know about it. So, and that is what we are doing in Flobata Passport Tourism. We are trying to bring them to the limelight of people knowing. There's an event that took place earlier this year, January. It took place in January at Indonesia. I can tell you, like, it's just a form of this RAGATTA festival too. And I can tell you, like, the Indonesian government, they are ready to sponsor the event for next year because it attracts a lot of visitors. And so these are the same thing we are doing here. And what really makes it special is because we are coming in form of sport tourism, but also imparting an education. Because we partner with a lot of organizations such as NECO. They will be coming to take to minimize the effects of this culture on the biodiversity around that community.
Okay.
So that is this peculiarity within this event that is coming up.
Now, talking about this OBELE Regatta Festival, is it limited to, are the participants limited to the indigenes of that area, that's UGBO? Are the participants limited to the residents and indigenes of that area, or people from outside that axis, or can paddle a canoe, can participate?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. This event coming up, it is not limited to the local men and women within the community. It is open to everybody generally around the world. That is why we will be streaming it live that day, so that people will get to know about it and they can come and feature for the next one coming up. Because we will be hosting next year again, and by God withholding our life and preserving our life, it's going to be a very big event that we will be inviting people around the world to come and see. And as I'm speaking to you, tourists from UK, they are around for the event as I'm speaking to you. So it is like we invite everybody generally. It is not just about the indigenous.
Okay, now let's talk about, okay.
But there's some kind of screening for participants. For instance, me, I can't paddle a canoe. But how do you know if I can paddle a canoe or not if I apply or put up myself to be a part of that festival? What are the measures to ensure these people are actually
The real people,
the real people that can paddle canoes?
Thank you very much, sir. One of the measures we put in place is before the event, we get to know who you are. We get to know where you are coming from. We get to know things you've done in the past relating to this event. And there's what we call active and passive sport tourism. In tourism, passive sport tourism is you just come for the love of the event. You just come for the love of the sport.
Yeah.
Just come and be a spectator, enjoy the view. And when active tourism is you participating in it or actively engaging in it, so you can either be a passive or an active sport tourist.
Now,
yeah,
for the active performers, for the active participants, are there protective measures? I'm a larger person, and I see how some people paddle canoes with bare bodies, no clothes on, no kind of protective measures on. For this OBELE Regatta Festival, what are the protective measures in place?
Thank you very much, sir. That is why our organization is coming in to rebrand the whole event without campaigning with the main culture show of the event. We've put a lot of protective measures around. We've contacted the security around, both on the water and off the water, because if there's any form of accident like the boats capsizing over down, they could quickly rush there, and we have a lot of measure on ground.
okay. Now let's talk about the economic value of this your regatta, or maybe some of the sports that you people are really pushing into. What are the economic value? Because me as a normal Igbo, anything that does not bring money, you understand that it seems somehow. So what are the economic value? What can we say in this?
Oh, thank you very much, man. The number one economic value that we are bringing to Ondo State generally is the visibility. Yes, Ondo State have the visibility, yes, but we still want to increase the visibility because without visibility, there can be an economic impact. And once we create this visibility, tourists around the world will start coming to Ondo State every year that they will love to be part of this event. We all know of the Brazilians, like they love activities like this, they love culture. And once they get to know about it, most of them will always want to come. And I think I discussed earlier that tourists from UK are around now to witness it. So this is just the beginning. And just imagine over 5,000 tourists coming to Ondo State. Number one, it will increase the production of our local goods and services because they won't come without buying from our local men and women. And that increases the economic status of Ondo State generally.
Now, has there been an event, have you hosted an event like this before, or this is the first of its kind?
This, thank you, sir. This will be the first of its kind in Ondo State that we are hosting. And we are partnering with the community. And with time, we hope that we will enlarge it more and more.
Okay. According to your NGO, Flobat, is it only on, do you have any other sports in mind that you wish to, go on to do more than the OBELE Regatta?
Yes, with time, on those states we get to know more about what we are bringing. We are not just focusing on the regatta show. Yes, Ondo State is a water body state that is surrounded with water body. So we just want to start from there. There's a lot of sport that we are still bringing in, like football, rebranding the whole event, football, street football, racing. And the main idea behind this is one of the unique goal behind this is to promote transport system that does not release greenhouse gases that deplete our ozone layer. Because currently now the world is actually facing climate change.
Yes.
And now if you go on Twitter, people will keep saying, Amata, please fight for your rights.
Because I was even saying it this morning. There was this song then, Lord Wajo Ibi Jesu, Oye Ogbode, maybe I'm sure we are going to have Jesus Christ tomorrow morning. You understand? So I think the climate change is really disturbing us.
And that is what my organization, the organization focuses more on. We want to fight against climate change through the use of sports. And just imagine the OBELE festival that we're promoting now, that is coming up next week by December 29. Is just a way of promoting the awareness within the youth in the community, directly or indirectly. Okay. That you can make use of canoe instead of making use of your bikes that release the greenhouse gases that deplete our ozone layer. Like there's a lot of events coming up, like bicycle race within the states, and it's just a way of encouraging the youth and the older men and women that okay, instead of body balls that release these gases, we can make use of bicycles. Like for our short distance, like me going from here to another place, I can use of bicycle. So it's a way of we advocating towards climate change, fighting against climate change. And with this, it's just a new idea that's coming up that this world is not ready for. So and I believe with time we will impact the state.
So the youths are really being focused. Ṣé ẹni sọ Yorùbá díẹ̀?
Bema.
Bóyá ká tún fi Yorùbá ṣe ká tó ní ká máa lọ lórí ètò nítorí ètò mix brain ni. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Flobat TV ẹ jẹ́ kí n pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe OBELE Regatta o. So mo ní ṣó máa lówó lórí kí ni ipa àwọn ọ̀dọ́ kí ló fẹ́ bí fún state wa àbí ká kàn máa ṣe show ṣá. Àwọn kan ṣáà ní ẹ ṣáàjà rẹ́rìn ká ṣáà ṣe show. Kí ló wà nídìí ẹ̀ gangan?
Ẹ ṣe gan wa.
Ẹ lè máa dà pọ̀ wọn ẹ má wọrí mix brain ní àdàlú ẹ má fòlùbó yẹ̀ dẹ̀ torí ẹ̀yin ọmọ ilé ìwé gangan.
Ọ̀dọ́ náà ni èmi náà. And mo jẹ́ expert ní field of tourism, and I have the opportunity to be an expert in conservation and environmental sustainability. So ìkan náà ń gbé bọ̀ tí Flobat Africa Sport Ecotourism ń gbé bọ̀ sí Ondo State. Ó jẹ́ kan gbòógì tó jẹ́ pé ó yàtọ̀ àti rírí. Ìdí tàti rírí ni pé àwọn kan tá máa kó sínú OBELE Regatta festival yẹn, there's going to be an educational section. You won't know that it's an educational session, but we are doing it indirectly, like distributing your flyers on conservation, why you should conserve the environment.
bó ṣe yẹ kó o ṣe tún àgbègbè ẹ ṣe má ṣe jẹ́ káwọn igi wọ̀nyẹn ó lọ tán.
Exactly. And adé tún ṣe regatta lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́.
Nǹkan bíi méjì mẹ́ta lẹ wá fẹ́ kó pọ̀.
Àwọn kò pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n èèyàn tó bá nífura látọ̀ mọ̀ pé pé nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe ní ibi kọjá regatta festival. So ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé youth ni wá àti rí bí àwọn European ṣe ń ṣe bí àwọn èèyàn tó lajú jù wá lọ ṣe ń ṣe. So ìkan táwa mú bọ̀ náà nìyẹn.
Ó dà nígbà míì àwọn èèyàn máa ń sọ wípé tí ẹ bá ń ṣe irú nǹkan bíi ilé pé likely kò ṣe wípé ṣe lẹ lọ ń bọ̀ òrìṣà odò yẹn ló ẹ tún padà lọ sí o. Ẹ gbọ́ ṣé àwọn sport wa ṣó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn òrìṣà wa àbí àṣà wa lẹ̀ ń gbé lárugẹ?
Sport wa kò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú òrìṣà wa ṣùgbọ́n àṣà wa là ń gbé lárugẹ. Tó bá ní ṣe pẹ̀lú òrìṣà wa a máa sọ.
Ó dàbẹ̀ ni pé a máa fẹ́ lọ sókè lọ́rùn ká sáré lo iṣẹ́ wa kan tí àní iṣẹ́ kan tó yẹ ká lò sókè lọ́rùn àbọ̀ náà.
Beautiful, it's your name. Wonderful is what you are to me. Eba mi kira fún mama mi. Orisha mi yao, kò sí láé, bóyá.
Every mom, a treasure beyond measure. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
Thank you ẹ máa ṣe o tẹ ṣáwà ń bẹ́tẹ̀ ń wà ní gbogbo ẹ tó meet grill ni tẹlifíṣàn náà ni àwa lágbára wọn ní gbogbo bí ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ pé Sunshine State làwà àwa náà rèé ohun tó ń tàn àdúpẹ́ a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ecotourism tí Bright Ọbátẹ́rù ni wọ́n jẹ́ aṣáájú àbí olórí níbẹ̀ wípé kí ni ìdí tí wọ́n fi ń wo ọ̀rọ̀ Òbèlè Regatta yìí o kí ló fẹ́ mú wá fún wa kí ni ṣé kì í ṣe wípé ó máa da àṣà wa rú àbí wọ́n lọ fi ń bọ̀rìṣà ni tọkàn dọ́gbọ́n dúró lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bẹ̀ pé àwọn ń ṣe sport káàkiri ìyẹn ganan ń gbìyànjú láti ṣàlàyé bàtà lọ sókè náà ó dà kí lẹ́lẹ́sọ̀ náà.
Mo sọ pé kò ní ṣe pé a fẹ́ bọ̀rìṣà kò dẹ̀ ní ṣe pé a fẹ́ pa àṣà wa rẹ̀ a fẹ́ gbé àṣà wa lárugẹ because tí a bá mọ̀ dájú pé ní Ìlàjẹ one of their cultural heritage is Òbèlè tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe every year. So kò ní ṣe pé a fẹ́ sọ pé kẹ́ ẹ wá o pé dandan kẹ́ ẹ bọ òrìṣà rárá ṣùgbọ́n a fẹ́ fi gbé àṣà wa lárugẹ ni.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí eré ìdárayá.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí eré ìdárayá and tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ participate gan nínú ẹ̀ gan it give another kind of benefit to your health. And now tẹ́ bá ń ṣe exercise ni form of exercise ni ẹ ti ara yín máa dá ṣákáṣáká tó bá yẹ pé arúgbó ni tó bá yẹ pé ọ̀dọ́ ni tó bá yẹ pé ọmọ kékeré ni we need things like this with time ní máa lọ sí hospital náà pé ẹ sì kò but torí pé àwọn immune system ni wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ bó ṣe yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ so ẹ jáde wá ní on December 29 ẹ wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ẹ wá gbé àṣà wa lárugẹ kò dẹ̀ kí n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìkan la fẹ́ focus lé lórí a fẹ́ focus lé gbogbo Ondo state generally but a kàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
tàbá tó wá ráṣà mí náà ẹ tún lọ bẹ̀ ẹ tún lọ sọ di bí eré ìdárayá náà Túnjí
ló about this Òbèlè Regatta ṣé àwa ọ̀dọ́ nìkan ló wà fún àbí ìyá bí
ẹ máa ṣe o.
Mo ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé a ní passive sport tourism a dẹ̀ tún ní active sport tourism. Active sport tourism ni mo mọ̀ pé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wọn fẹ́ lọ fún torí pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe náà àwọn náà máa fẹ́ wà involve náà but passive ni àwọn arúgbó wa máa fẹ́ lọ fún àwọn ìyá wa àwọn bàbá wa.
tí bá lè wa Òbèlè nǹkan tí náà ni mo fẹ́ ṣe competition.
ẹ dẹ̀ máa mú tì mí wá tẹ bá mú tì mí wá ẹ má reward wà fún gbogbo èèyàn tó ń bọ̀ reward wà fún gbogbo èèyàn tó ń bọ̀.
àwọn tó bá wá tún gbègede ń bẹ̀ náà ẹ̀ tún fún wọn ní nǹkan.
bẹ́ẹ̀ la in fact bí mo yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí àwọn MTN náà wọ́n ń bọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa.
ìyẹn máa ó máa dáa.
so àwọn MTN náà wọ́n ń bọ̀ wá brand event wá fún wa so reward wà fún gbogbo èèyàn tó ń bọ̀ ẹ má wọrí ẹ̀yẹn kan wá ẹ wá wo bí a ṣe fẹ́ ṣe.
ó dáa kí a tó ní kẹ́ máa lọ and I know you want to say thank you to some people before we allow you go on the show today so.
Firstly, I will start by saying thank you very much to my dad. He has been a major supporter of this my vision and of this organization. And secondly, I will also want to say thank you to the king of Ebola land, the Zion King. He is a kind of man that is open to innovation and one day gbà wá tọwọ́ tẹsẹ̀ wọn ò kára mọ́ wa a fẹ́ sọ pé a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín gan àmọ́ dẹ̀ fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn professor àwọn doctors tó wà ní tìmù àná tó yẹ pé wọ́n support wa pẹ̀lú idea pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ bó ṣe yẹ ká ṣe bó ṣe yẹ ká ṣe àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ ká lọ bá a sọ pé ẹ ṣé gan mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn gan and lastly I would also want to say thank you I would also want to say thank you to
your team member
generally Flopart Africa Sport Ecotourism team member they've been amazing gbogbo wọn ti sacrifice lọ́nà kan àbí òmíràn tí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ so mo fẹ́ sọ pé mo dúpẹ́ gan lọ́wọ́ wọn mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ pé thank you very much to OSRC TV station for inviting me to show the world what is coming into Ondo State and to Nigeria at large.
Thank you, Bright Obateru Onara, and a very big thank you to Kábíyèsí Ogunla Ogunfeyi Mobolorun. Yes, it has been a wonderful time, and remember, sports is one of those things that will bring people together, especially when it comes to our culture. So we have a lot of things that we need to invest on, and well, all things being equal. Gbogbo láyé ṣáà lè gbé flight nílẹ̀. Security wa ń kọ́ ṣé ti ṣe wọ́n yẹn náà sílẹ̀.
Security wa grand.
Okay.
Ẹ máa bọ̀.
Ká máa bọ̀.
Tó ẹ pẹ̀lú helicopter náà ni ẹ máa gbé bọ̀.
Ká máa gbé bọ̀. Àìmárí mi dúró sí láì sórí omi.
Òṣàjẹ́ wọ́n lè la helicopter sórí omi.
Ẹ máa wọ̀ àyè gbà wá. Ilẹ̀ lẹ́nu wọn bẹ̀.
Well, this is how we can go on this section. Let's go over there and we'll be bringing in another person on the show today. It's Miss Grill, the 24th day in the month of December 2025.